Barack and Howard plays duo, Fox News analyst Alan Colmes and Monica Crowley. And Monica is very upset this evening. Why are you upset?
Because once again we have the case of the mysterious disappearing religion. We seem to have the suicidal inability to call the enemy what it is and talk about the nature of the threat as it exists. This show tonight is the first major media outlet to put the words Islam and terror together. I have been canvassing all of the newspapers, all of the websites, Bill, all of the TV coverage. This is the first show to do it.
All right, but why is that?
Look,
I don't like it either. I think it's annoying. But why is it important? Why is it important when the goal of the United States should be to protect its citizens, number one, and to defeat the enemy, number two? Why is it important to pinpoint that it's Islam? Why is that important?
Because when you have this inability to call the enemy what it is, then there's no hope of ever defeating that enemy.
Why? We just
because look, you have a commander-in-chief whose administration now has resorted to calling acts of terror man-made disasters and calling the war on terror
why can't we beat them? He's also dropping drones down their nose, Monica, on a regular basis and killing a lot of them in Pakistan. But why do we have to name Islam?
Because,
I mean, again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I want to name Islam. I think it has to be there.
You have to be truthful.
Why is it strategized? What does it help us?
Because political correctness, as exemplified here in the use of language, has seeped down into how we are handling these terrorism cases.
You're not getting specific enough for me. Think about it.
To do this. So the left in this country, and Dana will give you the last word, they seem to go out of their way to minimize or attempt to minimize or dismiss Islamic radicalism, but they're very quick to judge, even without any evidence whatsoever. This is probably the work of those rabid right-wingers that listen to talk radio and guys like Hannity and Rush and Levin.
Right, or Mark Stein, right, who said that this weekend reminded us that the enemy does not think of this war being in Iraq and Afghanistan. They think of this war being right here in America, in New York City and D.C. And they also, I'm sure they would disagree with you, and I could see why they would from their perspective. But if we don't call this for what it is, and the gnashing of teeth over what we're going to call things is very unsettling.
It's a man-caused disaster.
It is a war.
It's a war.
The man-caused disaster is actually in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh,
the rules are different. It is a war.
Guys, good to see you as always. But by the way, it is time.